What will teams do to get Victor Wembanyama? Victor Wembanyama. What it would mean for every team that is in contention for Victor Wembanyama. So let's talk about it. So this is how ridiculous Victor Wembanyama. Shout out to Mike Birkenop for this article. He's a 7'5" guy who can hit 3-point shots, go coast to coast, fade away. Literally, he's a wunderkind. But let's talk about it. He's 18 years old, has the body control and the skills that have every scout and exec drooling. Now who's going to get him? The whole NBA season is going to be known as the tank for Wembanyama. Because Scoot Anderson is a great consolation prize at 2. And he's truly a guaranteed generational talent, it seems. Now, for us, we know it's not going to be easy. It's way too early to wonder where Victor Wembanyama could land. The easy answer is that winning the lottery would shift the fundamentals of any franchise. And they would obviously get Victor Wembanyama. It'd be like Josh Rosen and Kyler Murray. Regardless of who the teams drafted this year, they would draft Victor Wembanyama. He's a global superstar. He'll boost ticket sales, merchandise, and increase the value of your franchise. So, let's talk about it. 3 teams with the worst record in the NBA get 14% chance to land the number 1 pick. The 4th worst team has a 12.5% chance. The 5th worst has a 10.5, then 6 has 9, then 7.5, then 6, and so on until 14. The 14th team in the lottery has a 0.5% chance. The teams below are in order of the lottery odds on Tankathon, which seems appropriate for this thing. So, San Antonio. And I've said this. And the Spurs aren't winning a title anytime soon. DeJounte Murray led to them tanking. And guess what? In 1987 and 1997, they won the lotteries. And they got themselves the Admiral, David Robinson, and Tim Duncan. And all that led to 2 decades of success and 5 NBA titles. Victor Wembanyama would be them repeating history. They already got Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Josh Primo, and Devin Vassell. All those guys are great long-term prospects, and could maybe one of them reach all-star potential, and at the very least seem like they could be significant starters. Victor Wembanyama will allow them to have so much chance to grow. And they're considered one of the top people to win the picks. Obviously, Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., and Victor Wembanyama being crazy. And that would be that this team would have 3 potential all-stars and Wembanyama, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, then Sengun and Kevin Porter Jr. as complementary players in their starting lineup. This team would be a guaranteed playoff team. They're also tied with the Spurs for top pick. And the 3rd team is tied with the Spurs for the top pick right now, according to Tankathon, is the Oklahoma City Thunder. They just drafted Chet Holmgren, but they've slowly amassed talent around Shea and Chet with Josh Giddey, who's a beast, Trey Mann, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Poku, Ousmane Dang. And obviously we know Chet Holmgren got hurt this year and will miss the entire year, which means if they got Victor Wembanyama, imagine the possibilities of Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren debuting for their rookie seasons together. That would put the Thunder on a long, talented lineup that has size at every position. Player can shoot at all positions, dribble, and create with, 2 monstrous rim protectors. And it would be the capstone to the Sam Presti's project and would shit on everybody else. The 4th team, the Indiana Pacers. Obviously, Buddy Hield and Miles Turner won't be there, but Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, and Chris Duarte. If the Pacers get Victor Wembanyama, it would be a good start. The team would definitely be nationally televised a lot more than just once. They're currently in 4th place. The Utah Jazz. Honestly, this would be depressing. I'm sorry, Utah Jazz. But the Utah Jazz, like Virkanov compares, if the Jazz won the lottery, it would have Thanos Infinity War feel to it. I didn't watch Marvel. Does anyone get that? If the Jazz won the lottery, it would have a Thanos and Infinity War feel to it. I don't watch Marvel movies. And look, the upside of trading away those two All-Stars is that they got a roster of a bunch of young guys and transient veterans, which could lead to them easily being one of the worst teams. That's why they have the 5th best odds. And the nice part is that they're loaded with a war chest of future draft picks, which would allow them to either slow walk the rebuild around Victor Wembanyama or turbocharge it to, use those draft assets to build around Victor Wembanyama when they want to. The team with the 6th best odds are the Orlando Magic. They just got themselves Paolo Banchero. Imagine Banchero, Banchero, and they even talked about like Banchero and Chet Holmgren. We saw them there, but now imagine Banchero and Victor Wembanyama. They'd have Banchero, Victor Wembanyama, Franz Wagner, Jalen Smith, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba, Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac. Woo! I like that. Putting Wembanyama would have this team be the supersized roster. Imagine Banchero and Wembanyama, a 2-man game, with Wagner, Isaac, Suggs in the corner, or Suggs hounding the ball handlers at the point of attack, and Victor Wembanyama protecting the rim. This is one of the more interesting ones. Now we'll go through this a bit quicker. The Pistons, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart. A Cunningham Wembanyama would be insane. They could play big or small. They could play bully ball or space and pace. Honestly, the Pistons are in a position where, look, I think they're more of a play-in team. I think the Detroit Pistons and the Orlando Magic and the Utah Jazz won't win it. Really want the Spurs. Now, for some reason, the Wizards are over here with a 4.5% chance, and so are the Kings. I think the Kings and Wizards are two playoff teams, at least play-in teams. I mean, imagine Rui Hachimura, Denny Avdia, Johnny Davis, Kristaps Porzingis, Kyle Kuzma, Bradley Beal, and Victor Wembanyama, or Victor Wembanyama and Keegan Murray. I just don't see that. Now, the Hornets, I think they should tank. LaMelo's hurt. Let's just have LaMelo pull a Shea and sit down and just get Victor and LaMelo. That'd be amazing. New York, right now, is supposedly a 2% chance. I mean, RJ Barrett and all the young guys would be cool. Portland, Damian Lillard would get a nice young guy to run with Shadon Sharp and Anthony Simons, ushering in the new era. Says Chicago has a 1% chance. I mean, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic is free agent, so could. Lonzo Ball, Pat Williams, Zach LaVine, Caruso, Wembanyama could be cool. And then finally, Zion and Wembanyama together. What are your thoughts down below? Shout out to Mike Verkanov for this little video. It was a little fun one. We just want to talk about each team. Nothing too crazy, guys. I thought you guys would be in agreement that you would enjoy this. But besides that, that's it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, comment, like, do all that good jazz. I'm a peace out, A-Town style. Till next time, guys. Peace out.